Hey YouTube, this is a tutorial on how to do a backflip. This is specifically for the ground. So when you're learning on ground, the biggest factor of a backflip is definitely the fear. And after you get over the fear, the backflip is not hard at all. So as you saw from that video, you saw how inexperienced I was, and you see how I didn't really know what I was doing. I just threw myself over and hoped for the best. So don't get discouraged if that happens to you. Just trace back your steps a little bit and get over that fear again. How I recommend working over your shoulder. So how you can get over the fear and how you can get started on a backflip. If you already have it on trampoline, then I recommend you take it to a grassy hill or something like that where it's like a slope, and you could use the hill and you could use the hill to kind of get momentum going and get used to jumping off a hard surface. And also you'll land on a slope, so when you land you can kind of fall back with it if you fall, so your bails will be a little less painful. A way to get over the actual fear part is you can work your way over your head, and this is exactly what I did. If you see my backflip progression video, and I'm going to link that in the description of this video, it's exactly what I did to learn a backflip. And it literally took me 4 days to get over the fear of the backflip. And then on that 4th day, once I'm not afraid of it, I landed it, and it was super easy. And even in the video, you saw that I started here, like when I actually landed it, I started here, and I finished right here, and I was landing like this a lot. All that will fix with just practice and time. So after about a month of me doing it, I started landing it, and the flip, I was understanding the flip more and understanding the technique a lot more as I just practice. Okay, so anyhow, this is what I did. I'd start like this, put my hand down, and I started literally like that. And then I started getting over my shoulders some more, and I went like this. And then I was about here, then I went. And then eventually, once I wasn't scared anymore, I started going over my head. So I went like this. Now doing that literally takes more effort than doing the actual flip. So once you get over the fear, the flip is honestly the easiest part. Alright, so this part of the video, now I'm going to actually show you the steps in the backflip. Alright, so I'm going to quickly break down the backflip frame by frame so you can see all the steps you're supposed to do in the flip.
Okay, so you see that my lower body is engaged in the flip, and you could also see that I'm using my legs. Now you see that my arms are above my head in my takeoff, meaning I'm taking my momentum upward. As you see right here, I'm setting my chest high because that's where my flip is going to be. This may be the most important step. Now you see me pulling my legs to my chest. Now that I am in my tuck position, I look backwards looking for the ground and prepare for my landing. And then land.
So when you're doing the backflip, there's like 3 main parts of a backflip. So first of all, it's using your legs and not just jumping off like this, but actually using the strength in your legs to push you up. Bring your arms up so you take that momentum upward, not just ending it right here. And it also opens up your body to actually get in the third part, the tuck. You bring the tuck around, and as you come around, you hold, your eyes are open, and when you see the ground, you open up. Now, you see people do a layout, like this is what a layout is. It's a no tuck backflip. And they can do that without tucking because they're using the strength in their legs. So they don't need the speed of their tuck to speed up their flip, because they're using the strength in their legs and their core to bring them around. Now obviously you won't start with the layout, you start with the tuck, but that's just a quick example. Now when you're doing a tuck, so as I said, you're using your legs, and as you're jumping, you bring your arms up, and then you don't jump out like this, like that, because then you're going to be this high, and that's a common mistake. But you jump up, use your legs, bring your arms up, and then you tuck. It's really that simple. But like the biggest part of a backflip is actually committing. Okay, so another important thing is when you're flipping, you want to keep your eyes open So then every time you do a backflip, you're getting more and more information and you're learning more and more about the flip. So now I'm at the point where I've done enough backflips where I can keep my eyes closed and still do a flip fine. And I'm safe while doing it. So by keeping your eyes open, first of all, you can see, but some people go like that. But you can see the ground and you can see where you are, and your brain is picking out more aerial awareness because you're not used to going backwards like that. So that's very important. Okay, so you're over the fear of the backflip, but you can't really understand how to make it around all the way. Maybe you're landing on your knees, or maybe you're landing like this. The main reason for that is because you're setting your chest like maybe here. Like you see when I'm backflipping, my chest is up here and I'm bringing everything up with me. Well, let me show you an example maybe what you guys are doing. Like I'll set my chest low. Maybe something like that. See, I can land it because I tuck tight and I use my core to bring myself around. But most beginners aren't gonna be that committed, and they're not gonna understand the full technique to it. It's like a swing with a baseball bat. You need to have all the parts to actually hit the ball well. That's an easy example. As you saw when I broke down that freeze frame, that was literally all the parts to it. And if you have a gymnastics gym, you learn on mattresses, that'll help tremendously, especially gymnastics gym. But you don't really need one of those. Honestly, for me, I took like 2 years I made excuses, and I just wasted my time when I could have learned it when I was like 10. Once I learned how to do the flip and understood the technique from taking it to the trampoline to the ground, it was super easy. So that's the backflip progression, or that's my backflip tutorial video on grass. Hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below and I'll definitely respond to it. Oh yeah, if you play Fortnite, this only applies to people who play Fortnite. Use my code Branclan, BRANCLAN, no space, in the item shop. If you guys want to support me, please use that. But anyhow, hope you guys learned how to backflip. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you do get the backflip, please tell me in the comments and we have a good time. Alright, thanks for watching.